Hello, my friends, and welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Drawtalk with Feretta, I guess? I am the great and mighty Feretta,
And so am I.
and we're here to talk about how it's the 8-year anniversary for the comic!
That's right. Imagine that. This dinky little practice project has been going on for 8 whole years now.
And as is tradition by now, we decided to make a nice drawing for the occasion. So, since there's a lot going on right now,
We figured it'd be a good idea for us to sit down and talk about what's going to happen in the next couple months.
yeah, because boy, do we have a lot to go through. So where do we start?
At the beginning, idiot.
Okay, so we were born in 1982 to a, what?
To put it plainly, we handed in our resignation at work in January of 2020.
Yeah, and now that we've finished up everything we needed to do, we're finally actually leaving that job at the end of this month. Which means we're going freelance!
Commissions!
More comic pages.
Animations?
Space Vixen!
Higher prices! Oh, right.
Yeah, that. So to to cover my costs of living henceforth, we'll be opening up commissions for proper, and that also means higher prices compared to current.
Yeah. Granted, we currently haven't been taking commissions anyway.
This is also true, so no real loss there. We're probably looking at around 15 to 20 commissions per month, depending on Patreon support.
Speaking of Patreon,
Yeah, that's also going to change a little bit. Not sure exactly how yet, but we'll have to raise the bar a bit for rewards tiers, probably. One particularly fun aspect of freelance work is that you have to deal with taxes yourself, and taxes are stupid.
yeah. Commissions for art are generally considered to be exempt from VAT, for instance.
But Patreon isn't, even though it's the same type of content. In fact, depending on the content,
Or lack thereof.
it's either 50% taxed or 0% taxed.
Yeah, the logic there being that if you don't give anything back, you're getting a gift, but if you do give anything back, you're making a service, and you need VAT plus income tax for that.
Now, it may end up coming to pass that I also need to put VAT on commissions, but time will tell for that. It would mean a 25% cost bump on top of everything else. But we'll see how that ends up. Anyway, so how is this all gonna go, you ask? Well, I've quit my job, my apartment has been sold, and I move at the end of the month. Then I'm likely going to take a little time off to acclimate to the house and sort out a car, plan out projects and do some writing for both Tale of Tales and Space Vixen, and, prepare some terms of service, sample documents for commissions, and maybe set up a contact form for it. We'll see what I figure out there. And so on and so forth, and then we eventually open up in full.
Now, we already have some people that have been on a waiting list for
Years.
years that we're gonna go through first, and then we'll have a waiting list for anyone who wants in on this thing from there on. Anyway, so what's our plan for the comics then?
Well, Space Vixen will return, and will hopefully be a bi-weekly
That's every 2 weeks.
thing.
And Tale of Tales will see a doubling in production speed.
That's right. Yeah, we're gonna bump that up to 2 pages a week.
Release schedule?
To be determined. Mondays and Fridays? Not sure yet. Gotta build up a buffer there anyway.
Alright. Other things?
Yeah, like we're gonna be working on developing our art more, or maybe try to get into voice acting for fun.
Yeah.
And, I want to learn to sing. We have a piano, 2 guitars, a violin to practice on. I want to dig into animation stuff.
With voice acting?
Probably. Maybe game streams, just, you know.
We also have a house to renovate.
Oh, right, yeah. We're gonna be doing a house reno series, video series, where we'll be building a kitchen and a bathroom from scratch using plywood panels and a lot of elbow grease.
Good thing we're a handy panda.
Yeah, no kidding. Because this whole dang house needs to be completely redone on the inside and parts of the outside. But it's gonna be fun.
Uh-huh. So, in the words of every YouTuber ever, subscribe to this channel to keep up with that.
I also want to do some road trip videos because that's something I've actually never done before.
The road trip part or the video part?
Well, yes. 'Cause I'm probably looking at buying a used Tesla or something like that. I can basically drive anywhere I want completely for free. So, yeah, I really look forward to going places and seeing things this summer.
You mean we're going on a real vacation?
Heck yeah. We haven't had one of those in...
Actual decades.
Wow, yeah, that's true. But yeah, so, y'all get some video series of that stuff too, whether you want it or not. Just, a long drive through the lovely landscape of Norway. Right, anything else then?
I think that's about it.
I'm sure we'll think of more things as soon as we finish the recording, but I think we've covered the basics.
We didn't talk about the drawing at all, though.
Shit, that's right, we did a drawing too. So if you were paying attention at the start, we actually did 2 sketches, and we'll be making the other one a finished product too later on. We chose to go with this one for the anniversary piece because it's just a bit more of a fun image with the whole warped perspective thing and stuff. I've never actually done that before. This piece is also something that really demonstrates the power of this simplified lighting technique I've been getting into for, the last 2 or so comic pages?
Something like that.
Where, basically I no longer remove the multiply layer like I used to, but, I instead add a hard light over top of it to make it feel way more natural. Doing it this way makes the characters just take on more of the colors of the scenes, and it just makes it really easy to add ambient or bounce light in different colors.
In this example, we have green and blue light in the dark areas.
Yep. Anyway, here's the finished product. Buy a poster or something if you want to, or just enjoy the image. It's all good.
And that's it. Thank you all for watching and for all your support and minor fame over the years. And here's to many more years of not being a slave to the man anymore.